One of the things that I've noticed in your work is that you have this huge emphasis on being able to focus oneself. And when I talked to you about this brick, I think just before we started recording, you said to me that the average person on the street might not be able to break it. But if someone was really, really strong, they might be able to break it. However, the key to breaking this brick isn't strength necessarily. It's the ability to really, really focus. And when we talked about the 5 hindrances, they all sway us from focus. They all distract us from that ability to focus. So you've cultivated that ability to focus, which culminates in you being able to smash this brick with your hand. And it's not necessarily a strength thing, you're saying. It is this connection between mind and body, focused at a particular moment.
Yes.
So can you show me you smashing this brick?
Absolutely.
Do you put the brick in the middle of the blocks, or do you just put it there?
Put it like this.
Oh, so okay, so
I
hitting
just chop it down on one side.
Okay.
Do you have another brick?
Yes.
There's another one here. You're gonna pick your brick.
One is too easy. Oh.
Fucking hell. Damn. So what were you doing then in the lead up to that?
Just have your hands like here to the front. If I touch you like this and only do here, yeah? See, that's like, I don't have a good feeling for you. I don't have a good feeling for your body. Yeah, because it's like, it's superficial right now. What I do is like when I touch you, no, so it's not this type of touching you. When I touch you, I literally try to sense your body structure. Yeah, I feel like inside you, where is the tension, where's the relaxation inside the body. So it's like, we call it, I'm reading your body. I'm reading your body. How is it, where is the energy locked, where is it dense, where is it loose? So the same I do with the stone. So when I touch the stone, I literally feel inside, like, sounds funny, but I feel inside the structure of the stone. I feel the density of the stone in my fingers. And then I just see, okay, now zzz, so I know how the energy is going to come down. I know how the energy is going to come down. And then I just like see how does it fit together. So on the one side, I feel the structure of the stone. On the other side, I know what type of energy is going to come in. Those two I combine, and then I just, boom, do it. That's it.
And how does that translate to life generally?
Good question.
Because it's not a problem I have day to day, but that ability to understand the energy of something and the structure of something, and then really understand, be able to cultivate your own focused energy when you need it.
So do you need to have this ability to live a proper life? I don't think so. But somebody who is able to break the stone like this definitely possesses some type of skill set, raises the probability that you can do something with that mindset in your daily life, which means already the only way to do this is you know what consistency means. You know what patience means. Yeah. You also know what like endurance means or like training means. So in all of these character attributes that make it possible to break the stone, just also builds the foundation, I would say, to integrate this now into other areas of life. Yeah. So it's not about the breaking of the stone, but at the same time, it's also an expression of, look, the human, your body is capable of doing a lot of things. Yeah, and this is just one of them. There are so many extraordinary abilities that people can do nowadays, but all of them have one thing in common. You have a vision, and you find a proper way how to nourish that vision, that the vision becomes real. similar like this.
So this is a consequence of
Yes.
a long journey of several character traits and attributes which you've cultivated over a long period of time, and this is just a symptom or a consequence of those things.
That's exactly the thing. Similar like, when nowadays you look at any type of competition sports, the event itself, the competition is being recorded. That 1 minute performance, or that 9 rings, or that three minutes, but everything that makes it possible for them to perform in that 1 minute on that show, nobody sees what is lying in front of there. Similar like this, it's with less than 1 second the stone is broken, but took like a few years to be able to do that 1 second.
And how long would it take me to learn how to do 2 bricks like you just did then? How long do you think you would have to spend training me? You're looking at my hand.
Because it's important, because it's literally not only about, it's not just about the focus of the mind, it literally is also about building the density, now physically speaking, the density of the bone structure. So I can just give you, if you like, a little example. Look, what we do is this part and this part of the arm, we just smash it like this.
Oh my gosh, this is like a...
So like this.
Okay.
Okay, you just try like 1, come. Just go, really.
Oh my God. Yours is like steel.
Yeah, and this is what it is, So it is changing you. If you want, you can like touch, you can feel it.
Yeah, it's like steel. Mine's like polystyrene. in comparison to that. But, well, yours just feels like steel. It felt like I was hitting a bar or something. Okay, so you've got to build up the strength here.
But still, to answer the question, I do think 3 months, but dedicated training,
And what would that training look like?
So right now, as I explained before, this is why I also like in the book I mentioned one of the grandmasters that I also learned a lot of the methods from. This is now, let's say it's a stone, Stone belonging to the family of earth, because, earth. Now in Asian tradition, we have like the 5 elements or the 5 transition phases. Wood, earth, metal, fire, water, like these 5 elements. So the proper training starts with the so-called wood training.
Okay.
So we are using a lot of wooden material to actually condition our body. So you're not going to break stones, you break like, first of all, wooden things. After wood is no problem for you, then we go to the next layer, which is going to be stone. This was this one, for example. After stone comes metal. And so like this, we go through all the layers until your body has increased in its abilities. You know the frequency of wood, you know the frequency of stone, you know the frequency and vibration of metal. And this is how we increase our ability to just be able to actually maintain our strength in the field of all 5 elements.
You can break metal? Or you can hit metal?
You can hit metal.
You can hit metal, okay.
You can hit metal.
Thank you. Fascinating. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Is there something practical one can do to get better at stepping outside of their comfort zone? Because in our everyday lives, stepping outside of our comfort zone might just mean putting our hand up in a meeting or doing a public talk or starting an Instagram page for our cupcakes, or it could be small things. It could be learning how to run. What's the first sort of small step one should take to develop that habit of being okay in the uncertainty of our growth zone?
Some people say, just start reading. I do think that people who do like reading, this is something. Meaning always look for something new to learn. Always realize that the things able to still be discovered is way bigger than what you think you know. And that means exactly the way of how you also describe it now. Exactly. The last 20 times you stayed quiet, the next time you raise your hand. Whatever it is, just don't stay in the old patterns. Break the cycle. This is where I would say a great potential lies in.
The thing that holds us back is fear.
Yes.
How do we overcome that fear?
So am I fearless? No. Do I fear a lot of things? No. I do think there's only one thing that ultimately makes you break free from fear, which is to find a way and wake up from that dream. You don't take things too seriously in this lifetime. To just change, let's put it like this, change the perspective. Rationalize things if you like. It's similar, like fear and worry, yes? At least when I look at my worries I had in the last month, well, for sure 80%, 90% of all the worries just didn't happen in the first place. 10% might somehow came true, but then again I asked myself, good, so the 10% that came true, even though I had the worries, what could I do about it? Coming to the conclusion, nothing. Nothing. And then something just really started to shift inside of me, where I literally let go of something. Let go of this idea that everything is like one directional, that everything that you're gonna encounter in this lifetime is gonna be beautiful. Everything in this lifetime is gonna be peaceful. Everybody you're gonna meet along your journey is gonna be well-hearted towards you. No, it's not. Because in the moment where you have well-hearted people, you have ill-willed people. And in the moment where there is success, where you want to be part of the success story, you're gonna be part of the failing story. And in the moment where you want to be part of the light story, you're gonna be part of the dark story. This is how it is. This is the world of what we call it's the world of yin and yang. This is the world of birth and death, of aging and sickness.
If you love the Diary of a CEO brand and you watch this channel, please do me a huge favor. Become part of the 15% of the viewers on this channel that have hit the subscribe button. It helps us tremendously, and the bigger the channel gets, the bigger the guests.